thought I saw dead ringers. Did not see a dead ringers. Turn this off. Exotic curse is fine. Sure. Okay. Move this over to my other screen, maybe. What's this? Oh. All right. Gnawing zombie is pretty interesting. Signets, explore, crippling chill. Really have no reasons to do anything particular here. I think these are both good. I don't really want to signet. I don't have any reason to splash, and it doesn't really enable exotic curse or anything. I think maybe, maybe taking the gnawing zombie is fine. I can maybe try for some kind of black-white token strategy. We just picked up the exotic curse, so black might be open. Fist of Ironwood gets a little better in this kind of thing too. I think it's fine to take it over crippling chill. Maybe. Interesting. 3 mana 1/4 reach can block an additional thing. Otherwise, what do we have? Just mental note, defy gravity. There's Sandstorm. Interesting card if you can enable it. I don't think we're going to be able to do that very easily. So I guess we're probably just going full 5-color filler here. Pick up a 1/4 reach. Just figure out what to do after that. Should be fine, of course. Okay, interesting. Dutiful Return, Hedron Archive could both be pretty nice for me here. Kozilek's Channeler, not bad either. Maybe I just take that because it's colorless, and then I don't have to worry about my colors as much here. I'm trying to get rid of some of these. So, Dutiful Return kind of makes sense if I'm trying to cut black. If I'm sacrificing things, then that could make sense too. Hedron Archive, just a colorless divination. Channeler, 5 mana 4/4. I like that Channeler works with Vanguard to some extent. Archive is just kind of very slow divination. I think I'm going to take the creature, but I could see Archive being a better pick. I'm not confident about this one. I think you are supposed to take a colorless card here. Archive could easily be better. Ooh, okay, we get a safe passage here on the wheel. This is a pretty good card. Counters burn spells and is like a pretty decent combat trick. Can also gain some life and that kind of thing. Mindclaw Shaman, going to be a little too high variance. Dragon Skull Summon, also an interesting option. But again, we don't really have anything splashable and doesn't actually benefit the exotic curse at all. So let's just take the spell that I like. Okay, interesting. Najal comes around. We also have blue and red spells, green-blue card. I don't think I want this. I think I want one of the blue spells. Najal, unfortunately, being double blue is kind of an issue. We've seen no red. We first picked a red card, so Thrill is probably not the right choice. I think I'm going to take Joint Exploration. Just a 2 mana Preordain at instant speed seems fine if I'm trying to hold up Essence Scatter. So it looks like basically we don't know what's open, but we know, or we at least think that we're not playing red or green. Well, then this happens. I guess I'm taking Mourning here. I think the card's okay. The rest of the cards I think are pretty unexciting. I mean, Crown of Flames, you can kill people with Crown of Flames if you do have flyers, but let's not do that. I have a few packs here, so let's speed up. Ooh, we got the Crippling Chill back as well. This is a card I was thinking about taking the first time around, and now we're kind of moving into a blue-black kind of shell here. All right, are any of these playable? Maybe in a weird world, Defy Gravity at least comes in from the sideboard. And then Brilliant Spectrum is actually pretty reasonable here, given that I don't know my start, and I could end up like splashing white maybe, or something kind of funky. Mindclaw Shaman, potentially powerful card. Not going to be good in most matchups for sure, but every now and then someone's going to have a bunch of spells. So again, probably not playing red or green. Not sure about the white. And yeah, I think we are playing blue-black. Okay, Fan of Helium Squirter. There's also Seal of Doom. Grand Arbiter. I don't think we're interested in that. What does Demand do here? I'm like turning my head sideways. Multicolored card. Okay. So Plumes of Peace, if it wheels, could be a splash for us. What do I want to take? I could take, it's really just Seal of Doom or Helium Squirter. I think I have too much interaction, and by that I mean I have like 2 creatures. So I'm just going to take the Squirter here. Hope to wheel either Halo, Plumes. Don't think we're ever wheeling Seal of Doom. Okay, one of these packs. So we could end up here with a, what is this, 6 mana 4/3 first strike, 2 mana 2/2 downside. I think we're going to be taking Forced Retreat. It's just like a fine card at a reasonable rate. Bone Flute could be an interesting wheel as well. Exorcist, pretty brutal hate card. But yeah, Forced Retreat, just a good like tempo effect at a reasonable cost. Hunting Cheetah is quite good. Green player should be happy about that. And then yeah, Ramirez and Bone Flute are also fine options. I don't think we want Astrolabe, especially if we are thinking about splashing this Vanguard one time. Like mana usage is pretty terrible with activated abilities that you're trying to splash. So, but the good news is it seems like blue's open and black is open. At least they're open enough for us to found something to do here. I think I'm probably now taking Dauntless Cathar. Coral Helm Guide could be fine as well. Oh, whoops. Should I? For some reason I was thinking that I was playing blue-white, which I could be, but really I'm more incentivized to be playing blue-black here. This is going to be Juan telling me that he can't draft. In the meantime, what do we want to do here? Choking Tethers is fine. I could take Mishra's Factory. That doesn't seem great. The Phalanx should probably wheel unless something weird happens. So then it's a question of, do I want to stay blue taking one of these medium blue cards, or is it worth trying to pivot into white? I think it's worth trying to go into white here. All right. I think the Cathar is just pretty strong. Cinderstorm is also pretty darn good, but we're just not in red, so. Okay. We're now taking Unsummon. There's also Paragon of the Amisha. If we're really going deep, then we can try to get Brilliant Spectrum plus Exotic Curse for 5 and Paragon going, but I think that's not very likely to work. That said, 3 mana 2/2 first strike might just be the best option for us here. Does seem like a viable choice at least. Otherwise, Fairy Mechanist, 4 mana 2/2. Flyer, we have 0 artifacts, so it's like guaranteed to whiff. And there's also Unsummon. I don't know if I'm allowed to take spells over creatures. I have 1. Yeah, I just have like no creatures. I'm gonna take this Paragon, I think. I could see this being incorrect though, for sure. Okay, so looks like we're getting rewarded for moving off of black, because we haven't really seen anything there. We're now seeing Maze Glider and Maze Sentinel. So interestingly, it seems like we've put someone into black who's passing to us this pack, which is not what I expected at all, because it felt like we were taking good black cards. I imagine I just have to take the Flyer here. Also lets me hedge my bets in terms of what my secondary color is going to be. I think it's fine to do this. Okay, Cancel I think is going to be pretty good for me now. Negate is not a bad card, and Deathmark is quite nice out of the sideboard, but Cancel is just a main deckable counterspell. I know I'm going to be playing blue. I know I'm going to be holding up some instants. Actually, Yeah, I already have a bunch of instants, so cancel's pretty good, I think. Okay, and there we have the Plumes of Peace and the Ocular Halo, and a pretty interesting decision point between the two of them. So Ocular Halo is a pretty sick card if they don't answer it. Plumes of Peace is like a mediocre removal spell. Problem is, I'm not necessarily going to have a ton of creatures, but I would like to pick more up. So we have 2 blue creatures, and our curve is pretty high as well. 3 3-drops in white. I think I am talking myself into taking this Halo. I think that just drawing extra cards is going to be a way for me to win games with this deck, at least I hope. And I think, do I still have enough interaction? So I am losing sort of 2 interactive spells here by cutting black, but I think that's okay. Exotic Curse on the splash is -3/-3, so that's interesting as well. Okay, we did not get the Ramirez to Pietro back, which means somebody is probably in blue-black. Next X damage to be dealt. Okay, so this is fine-ish. I think I'm going to take Astrolabe here. Young Wei Recruits is just a pretty darn bad 2-drop, and there's a world where I could end up splashing this thing. Ooh, okay, so now we actually have to take Coral Helm Guide, even if we wanted Choking Tethers. It's now too important to try to make my curve work to do anything else. Kind of weird to see Cinderstorm still in the pack. I think that card's like very good. And now we see Mechanist and Unsummon, both the blue cards come back, so it's feeling like we're in the right colors. Do we want Mechanist or do we want Unsummon? I think I still have zero artifacts. I'm just going to take the Unsummon. Okay. I think here I'm going to hate draft Weapon Surge. The rate on Bronze Beak Moa is pretty scary. Maze Behemoth not so much, but this is a gold card. And yeah, I think that combat trick could maybe mess me up. 5 mana, 5/3, I guess, on attacks. Someone can have their fire breathing. All right, so I don't think we're ever splashing Gnawing Zombie, and I don't think we're ever splashing Mourning. So we're thinking about Exotic Curse. Astrolabe, unfortunately, is pretty bad fixing for this guy. I'd love any kind of mana sink, I think. I guess Channeler plus Vanguard is something. Okay, this shade is actually decent. I want to keep black as an option for us if that's how the cards fall in pack 3. Just because we don't have anything particularly insane pulling us into white. It's really just like curve considerations. So we might actually have like a transformative sideboard if there's like a really weird matchup or something like that. So I'll add the black cards back so I keep them in mind. Oh wow, just literal pick 15 Cinderstorm. Maybe I'll just splash that. I'll use my Astrolabe. It's going to ramp me into my Cinderstorm. It's pretty sick. Anyway. All right, so here we are with this pack. We have, ooh, this is a really good pack. Wow. Armorer is something we could take. Witness is great. Burn spells are great. Pestermite is fine. Wood Readers is pretty good. Manta, like these are just, well, it's just a good pack. Good set too. I'm thinking about taking Armorer here. It's another 2-drop. It's a pretty obnoxious card in terms of how it affects the board. I don't think there's anything here we're dying to splash. Can't splash Witness. Not trying to splash Helix or Tribal Flames with like no fixing. Pestermite would be nice if, like, I don't know. I don't think we're ever wheeling one of the white cards here. I think I am just going to take the creature though. I think it's just too important for what I'm trying to assemble. I mean, maybe I should just be planning on getting like a random Canonist or something, but I don't know. Wheeling Canonist isn't the worst when the curve is looking like this. Okay. Oh, this is pretty messed up, isn't it? So it's just a spell shaper for unsummon, or whoops, I said unsummon, Essence Scatter, except it's double blue. Problem is there's Archmage in the pack, and that card is really, really busted. I don't think I'm taking any of the white cards. Yeah, I guess I'm taking this Biologist. Archmage is just not going to happen, I think, and I don't think I can afford to hate draft it here. I mean, there's a chance I could hate draft it, but I don't think the Biologist will wheel. I don't want to play against that guy. All right, I'm just going to take the counter. Interesting. Now looking at Stealer of Secrets, land, Stab Wound, which I don't think we can put in our deck, but we can put Stealer of Secrets in our deck. Makes our Crippling Chill quite a bit better. Same with the Unsummon and the Coral Helm Guide. Actually, a lot of combos with this thing. So yeah, it seems like a pretty reasonable pickup. And yeah, we're not going to miss the land that much, hopefully. Okay, now what's this? 5 mana, 4/4. This is just never going to work, probably. Oh, we didn't wheel the 2 mana, 3/3 defender. So someone really is in blue-black. Wow, Synthesizer here. So red is pretty open, which is strange because it wasn't in pack 1. Terminal. Ooh, do we want this terminal? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Untapped Artifact. For some reason, I thought that was creature on there, which would have been sick. But Searchlight Companion is maybe something I should be taking. There's nothing in white in this pack. These uncommons are terrible. So it's Terminal or Companion, I guess. There's really nothing else. I don't know if I'm really ramping. I think making multiple bodies is pretty good, especially if I have like the Vanguard in my deck and that kind of thing. So I guess I'm going to pass on the Terminal. A bit sad, but I did misread it initially. Okay, interesting. So now we have Mind Control with annoying cumulative upkeep. We also have Survivor of the Unseen. The rest of the cards are not going to be playable. I don't think black is still on the table to help pay the cumulative upkeep there. I think my black just isn't going to end up mattering in this draft. But that doesn't mean that the card is unplayable necessarily or anything like that. Let me reread this. When this is put into a graveyard. Okay, so that means even if you like bounce the creature or whatever, you don't get around losing a bunch of life to that trigger. I think it's probably still good enough. I'm not an expert on this thing, but I mean, the other option is like Survivor of the Unseen, which is also very expensive and clunky. I'm gonna take the Whispers, but I could see this not being the right choice. I'm pretty heavy blue as well. None of my white cards are like multiple pips or anything, which hopefully means that I should be able to pay the cumulative upkeep there for quite a while. I still think, I was thinking about this Cinderstorm splash. Maybe if I'd taken the Network Terminal, that plus the Astrolabe could leave that as an option, though my deck doesn't really capitalize on burning someone for 7 the way like a really aggressive deck would. I think we can officially cut this stuff. Probably the Astrolabe as well. Maybe we can finally do a curve sort here. This doesn't tell me about ooh, okay. This card I think is a pretty obnoxious blocker. There's also the Ether Rot Page. This card is really sick. Putrid Leech is great. Not really interested in the Tine. I don't think I want to play the Ether Rot Page. I don't think my mana fixing is there, which probably means something like Brilliant Spectrum isn't getting there either. Card's really good. I could take the page, try to wheel the Shield Mage. Shield Mage is pretty good too, like ambush a blocker. It's a cheap spell, it's castable. I'm just gonna take this and hope no one can destroy me with the page later. Okay. Now we're at an interesting juncture. Lots of red in the pack. We could take our bear here if we want one. There's also Skyreach Manta and Pestermite. So I think maybe if I had taken the network terminal, then I could maybe take the page and play the Astrolabe. And then here maybe I could take the Skyreach Manta. But I don't think I can take the Skyreach Manta now. Now I think I have to take one of the cheaper creatures, which is fine. I think I'm going to be taking Pestermite. I think there's enough synergy with my deck, thanks to stuff like Stealer of Secrets and the counterspells I'm holding open, that kind of thing. I don't think we necessarily need this bear, but obviously we're spending a little too long, so let's hurry up. Sack a creature, regenerate target creature. Interesting. I think I'm going to take this Defender. I've played with this before, I think once, and just being able to do that kind of thing without paying mana can be very obnoxious for opponents. Pursuit of Flight is something that could wreck me, but I think I'm going to take Centaur's Herald just as a monocolored card, much easier to make people's decks. We also do have bounce spells and stuff. Which I guess good versus tokens and auras. That was kind of the other thought there. So wait, this is, if you don't. So does this mean that it's also 3 mana, dig through the top 5, put 1 into your hand? Because maybe that's acceptable. Otherwise, 4 mana, 2/4, 3 mana, 3/4. Are we modifying anything here? Not so much, huh? I guess we have auras. 4 mana, 2/4 seems pretty reasonable for my deck, actually. Oh, we can remove a counter from our Krovikan Whispers, or we can put another counter on our Defender on Vec. That's actually pretty cool. Maybe this is better, but let's just take the creature. Okay, nice. We got this back. And I mean, I could hate draft one of these. I don't really care about them, I think. Actually, I don't know. I think this thing could maybe run me over. I don't think the Tine really helps me at all, so. All right, well, my deck is okay. Sure, I'll take a foil or Spike Changeling out of the pack. Do either of these do anything? Maybe there's a world where this does. And a land with some nice art. Okay. All right, so overall, not a bad draft. Yeah, a little bit light on some interaction. And we had a bunch of other possibilities, other routes we could have gone with this deck if we had more fixing. But overall, I think I like my deck. Color sort and get rid of the Junt cards. Sorry, Matt. There's one more Junt card, this time a literal one. So what do I want to do in terms of deck building? I think I pretty much have to play all my 2 mana cards. Not sure about Unsummon just yet. I think I likely will play it, but it's not like a lock to happen. What is this one? This is that guy. Okay, this. I think I'm happy to play this. I don't know about Forced Retreat. It's maybe a little more awkward, but I do think I want this. I want this as well. Shrink these? Nope. Probably playing 3 mana 2/2 First Strike, but maybe not. All right, so I think I want to try Ocular Halo. I think I want cancel in there. I think maybe I should make a pile of cards I don't want to play. I think Defy Gravity goes there. Brilliant Spectrum goes there. The rest I think have possibility of showing up. 6 mana, 3/5 flyer. What does this 5 mana 4/4 do for me? I don't have mana sinks so much. I guess I have Survivor. I think I want Safe Passage. Is that better than the Defender? I'm not sure. There's also this. I want to try this card, I think. And then put this into the deck. And now looking at adding maybe 4 of the 6 remaining cards over there. Is Unsummon particularly good for me? I don't think I have any good ETBs. I guess I can like reset my cumulative upkeep creatures. Shield Mage is okay with it. I guess Pestermite kind of matters with it. I think ultimately, I guess you can like rebuy Squirter too. I think if I play Unsummon, it's just going to be because it's like a 1 mana card. Put a 4/4 into the deck, just relatively nice sized creature. So I think this is probably not a card I want in my main deck. I don't know how the games are going to go yet to know whether I'm going to be run over or not. I think this is going to be good enough as just like a random obnoxious effect. And then I have to choose between I think 2/2 First Strike and Forced Retreat. I think I don't want 2/2 First Strike, or maybe don't need it. Maybe not in the main deck, at least. I think it's fine to do this. Colors, okay. Probably looking at like 10/7 here. This deck is okay. I don't think we're randomly splashing anything. All right. Quite a few decks to scroll through here, but we found it. Challenge Eli. Oh, this is a mulligan. And this is a keep. Touch a plains. I'm just gonna there we go. All right. Saved Eli. So I put back a land. I drew a 5-drop. So not exactly ramping with Pestermite here. The good news about this Javelineer is should be dying. Bad news is I'm not going to be able to use Pestermite to like turn off the mana for the cumulative upkeep or anything. Okay, nice. Okay, now you have to pay 2 if you want to keep this guy. this could describe either the creatures, like the Javelineer or the Armorer. Okay, if you're keeping this around, I don't think there's a mutagenic growth possible in like the packs we saw opened. I don't know. So I guess here you could, oh wait, damage equal to the number. Okay, I didn't realize that the damage grew. But I think what we're gonna do is just tap that guy and attack for 2. I don't think we want to use Survivor here. Oh, actually, interesting. So we could go Survivor, and then next turn we could go, instead of paying the mana, activate Survivor, Pestermite it, activate it again. I think I'm just gonna wait though. I think I'm, It's weird because I want to hit land drops. I'm just gonna do this now. If I didn't have to put a card on the bottom somehow, like maybe if it were just draw a card and then I would be doing that twice, then I could see myself going for the Survivor line, but I don't want to like get rid of my gas here just to try to find lands. Rather just try to be patient. We also get to build a nice board here while this thing is effectively just going to start gaining life. Okay. So I think at this point, it's probably just going to be fine to run out this Survivor. I don't think I need an upkeep stop. As long as I don't auto yield to this ability, I should be okay. Reread this ability. Okay. I could have drawn my my 4-mana 2/4 that can add or remove a counter from something, put another age counter on this, and then it has to die, which is a pretty funny option. But the problem with doing this now is we're not playing our 5-drops anytime soon. The good news is we can pay 2 this coming turn, 4 the turn after that, and potentially 6 the turn after that if I keep hitting my lands. Let's see. Okay, that guy dies, and we're just gonna get it back right away. Sure. Oh, okay. So we're choosing the first one. Kind of confusing. I think you'd rather choose the second one if you're trying to rebuy a creature. But anyway. All right. So at this point, we are going to respond. See if we find anything. That's not great. I would have liked to draw a land, but we can still find lands here for sure. We can just top deck 1, play my 3-drop. Oh, wait. Oh, on top of your library. I thought this was on the bottom. Oh, okay. That's fine. A little bit annoying that I misread that, but well, we are going to find some lands here eventually. It's funny because there are also some bugs where the card puts the thing on top of your library when it's not supposed to. So it's interesting that that happened. Okay, so 2/1, sure, and that guy again, also fine. All right, so I think no reason not to go ahead and activate this guy right now. Scatter, so we're not going to be holding that up. Man, we're really not finding our lands here, are we? I think the word like was supposed to be in there. Hey, Crackshot, good to see you. Yes, I would like to prevent this, and then May sack a non-land, non-token permanent. I could sack this. How much Cold Snap was opened? It's a good question. Well, with 6 players, it's definitely easier for cards to wheel. I took Whispers the first time around and then Survivor wheeled. I'm not even sure whether I was supposed to take that one or the other one. Make sure I turn off auto yields here. I think we need to keep using this. I'm not gonna... Just make sure that I understand this correctly. Yeah, you can have a card. All right, so I have a lot of gunk in my hand here. All right, so we're not multi-spelling, that's fine. I could just trade. This isn't killing that yet. And I actually think it's fine to do that. I don't really see a reason that trading would be bad here, so. Okay, now this thing's dead for sure, so let's go ahead and activate it. I guess we could find on summon and save it. Dang, we're not finding lands though. Am I just supposed to Ocular Halo? So awkward. There's got to be a pun in there. Not really holding up anything. Really plays hard into removal. But at the same time, I'm just not doing anything else, right? So I'll just put like a random card back. Say no here. Just halo this. We will eventually draw land, in theory. Not sure what I want to pitch here. I don't think it's safe passage. It's actually really tough. So if we find a land, we might just want to go 3-drop, hold up, counterspell. I'm just gonna pitch this guy anyway, I think. I don't know, that could easily be wrong. I think it probably was wrong. I'm not sure what I was supposed to pitch though, so whatever. I like safe passage because I can potentially ambush a creature with it and survive the ping there. Scavenged weaponry. It is now a 3/3. Okay. I just realized I can't play 2 instants on the opponent's turn. Yeah, it is pretty dumb, Tim, isn't it? Okay, we found a land. Yeah. So am I now in a spot where I wish that I had kept the 3/2? I think I'm just... So I guess one thing I can do, I can first go Channeler, and then I can go Squirter next turn, holding up Essence Scatter with the Channeler ability. I can also hold up Safe Passage, I think. Oh, just lets it die. Interesting. Well, this could be bad for me. We'll see what happens here. Sure. Okay. Good news is it's not an arrest, so it's still a mana rock for me. And there's not another spell coming this turn unless it's an artifact. All right, let's draw my card. So how am I beating a 3/3? I guess I am playing Dauntless Cathar and trading for it. And I can give Vigilance and attack here and stuff. Yeah, let's start with this. Can't cast multiple spells anyway, so let's give Vigilance. I guess I could play the Companion, but I think it's better to hold up my spells. I can like draw my card whenever here. That's pretty annoying. Do I just want to steal it now? I can't block and trade. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have countered that maybe. Yeah, I should have drawn first. That was a mistake, I think. Okay, well, just finding land. I wish it gave haste. Okay, so just cast nothing here. Ooh, cancel. I think I'm gonna be pretty safe with cancel if I just steal this thing. Try to tap carefully. I can't do anything here. Yeah. Oh, just path it. Okay, well, I can't respond to that. I think I'm fine with it, though. I was thinking about that, too. But then I was like, oh, wait, that fixed Eli's mana. Okay, well, that's good to know, I guess. Oh, I can now play another spell if I want to, but I don't even think I do, right? This kills next turn. I have a bunch of interaction available. This is a lot of mana. That is not allowed. This is terrifying. No, thank you. Yeah, Bound in Silence matching up pretty awkwardly. I don't really know if there's anything random that can get me here, but we're just gonna draw a card right away, just in case. All right, that's game one. So Necromancer's Covenant. That thing is pretty messed up. Could easily kill me if I'm getting a little too dirtily, too comfortable just sitting around, so gotta watch out for that. Random Flying Aura is interesting. I already have Unsummon and Forced Retreat and stuff in my deck, so that should be okay. I don't think there's... I don't think I really saw a reason to put this card in my deck. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run it back. Okay, 2 lands, but we get this as well, multiple 3s. Between like fading and cumulative upkeep, my creatures are pretty annoying here. Ingest is very good versus this kind of thing, but fortunately this is an instant, so don't have to worry about it too much, I don't think. Does this have a shade ability? It does. I thought it might. Okay. Oh, and Armorer's exiled. No, that would have been the perfect draw. I think at this point I'm looking for lands with my exploration. Okay, take a couple damage. So next turn, there can be a double pump, but it still trades for the front half of the Cathar. Hitting plains is fine. Do this, look for land. I think we get rid of the 5-drop, but keep the 3. Hopefully not too greedy. Might just have another bizarre game here of never finding lands, but that's okay. I don't think I'm supposed to play 18 here or anything. Something... Oh, that. That's kind of annoying. Plains. Okay. So I think... plan for me now is just to start attacking on the ground. Unfortunately, this is a really good blocker for me, or against me. Because just leaving 1 pump up means that these can't attack, but I can just draw land for defender, and then these can still attack, which would be nice. See what Eli's play is here. Pump at least once. Okay. Crippling Chill. Sure. It's also fine. Okay, this happens. Okay. Can't do anything about this. Damage that would be dealt to artifact creatures. So we can ambush exactly the Silvercoat Lion, and that's it. I guess the Searchlight Companion's gonna have a free block thanks to this. Basically, I have an option to trade here for the Silvercoat Lion, which I think I'm supposed to take. It's not ideal. But yeah, it's just going to be too awkward otherwise, I think. I mean, there's an argument for maybe just attacking with the Dauntless, and then that trade is good for me, and then the Silvercoat comes in, I just eat it with the Aethersworn. Yeah, that's actually just, well, but then maybe the Lion doesn't come in, right? I don't know. Safe passage. Okay. Can I just draw a land? I think I've exiled just 2. That's a 2/4. Annoying. So now what am I doing? Now I'm regretting putting this guy into my graveyard. I can play Defender but that's not very good. I just don't really have any good options here, I don't think. I guess, what do I want to do? It's kind of unclear. I could play Coral Helm Guide, but this thing doesn't attack either. So I guess what I'm supposed to do is just play the Survivor, which I don't feel very good about. But I think I have enough life to do this and get away with it for now. Okay, just one pump maybe? See what happens. Sure. Two. So maybe I just charge in with everything at some point. I don't think that's happening just yet though. Meantime, I want to start using this. Land is going to be important. We're going to be drawing this anyway. Yeah, I think we just pay here. So I have Essence Scatter up, I have the Shield Mage up. I think I want to use the more expensive one. I can pay 4 mana next turn and still find mana for Essence Scatter, whereas the Shield Mage is getting farther away from working. Something weird where like potentially you just kill this thing if Eli doesn't end up blocking, but it's not very likely to happen. Or whoops, I said blocking, but I meant pumping. Yeah, probably just one pump in response, or... Oh, interesting. This is very scary. Gains indestructible. Okay, well that is something I wish I had Essence Scattered for sure. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to be in pretty big trouble to that guy, I think. So, find the Mind Control maybe? I guess I can find land and then Maze Glider holds this off pretty well. Okay, well I did find land. So I guess it's time for this thing to go. What do I want to get rid of? Doesn't matter because I'm just drawing it anyway. No. Still no. Okay, and I think island, in case we draw the Mind Control, and now we have 3/5 flyer, 2/2 flyer, 1/1 flyer. Some flyers. Rough shape to a removal spell, but otherwise I think we're doing just fine. Pretty happy to see this get cast without blowing me out. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, for as long as you control... Oh, geez, I did not understand how that worked. I thought it was until end of turn. I just happened to see Indestructible in there. I've never played with this card or anything. Okay. Alright, so... sure. Okay. Don't think there are any counters on anything right now, and my spells cost an extra mana. I can put an extra counter here at some point. I think I want to go Stealer of Secrets for 4 mana and then hold up Essence Scatter for 3. I don't think I had an attack there, but maybe I did. Oh wait, how could I possibly have attacked? This thing's indestructible. So I guess I can start drawing cards in an incredibly slow way here, which, I mean, drawing cards is good, even though my library is already pretty depleted. I don't think I have any interest in countering this thing. I already can't cast multiple spells a turn because of the Arbiter, so that's just kind of whatever. They could play an artifact creature here. It's kind of funny, and then we could counter that. I wonder if I'm just supposed to make this thing unblockable instead. Because if I start making this unblockable, I don't have to worry about decking. I still have a clock and all of that. Okay, so now I can play Coral Helm Guide, and I'm holding up the new counterspell, which means I'm not randomly losing to Necromancer's Covenant, I don't think, which is good. Though it's going to be hard to... I would like to be safe against that while also holding up Cancel. I would need 2 more lands to be able to do that, so that's not really happening that soon. How many lands do I have left in my deck? 2 exiled. I have 7 in play, so most of my deck would be lands right now, right? Yeah, a little over half. So I should be drawing more lands soon, and then I can start using the unblockable, and then hopefully that's how we'll get there. Ubulsar attacks. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's a 2/4. Do I want to do anything about it? I can go like put 2 2/2s on it. I don't want to have to counter whatever this is. That's the one problem. But I think I don't care about these so much that I would have to counter anyway. I think we can do this. If I draw 1 land next turn, I can play... Or wait, no, I can't play Defender on Vac holding up. Okay, so just trading, sure. Wonder if there's like a raid creature or card or whatever. Maybe. That thing is so annoying. I'm just gonna say no. I don't want to deal with this sucker right now. Okay. So now I have 8 mana. I cannot spend 5 and 3 because my spells cost 1 more. I can't play a 4-drop and hold up this because, yeah, everything costs too much. So this hopefully will be the last turn where we're just doing literal nothing here. We can't really beat that much. Like, if we spend the cancel, we're kind of SOL here. Hoping for no Covenant. Just like no Covenant, and then let me start hitting for 3. Is this enough mana to get through 5 toughness? It's gotta be, right? 6 plus another 2 plus another 2. Huh, awkward. I can chomp. Oh wait, this is bad. Because now that I've thrown away my 2/2 flyer, I don't have blockers for both. Now what? And the ingest kind of hurts here, like, I don't know, my library is, like I said, it's really dwindling. I think it's time to throw away a 1/1. I don't like this, but I'm just gonna say hopefully this is good. Seal of Cleansing. That does not mess me up, fortunately. I'd like to draw a land. Okay, nice. Drew a land. So now that I've drawn a land, I think my first order of business, I mean, I can just try to create a clock here. But I think I need to Defender on Vec instead. Now that I have Defender in play, Maze Glider can block. I still have Cancel Up. Should be all set. I don't need to play the puppet anytime soon. 2/4 just gets killed by this thing anyway. I assume we're gonna see an attack here. Interesting. Attacking with both is not what I expected, but definitely happy to block here. Pump, presumably. Oh, Liberate. Do I want to counter that? I think it's okay. Beginning of the next end step. I think that is all right. And then yeah. I think it's fine to let this hit me down to 6. Don't really need to use the counter, I don't think. There's some kind of like lose life fireball thing, then I get kind of rocked, but presumably that's not going to happen. Choose this, unsurprisingly. Yep. Yep. Okay, I now have to actually start attacking. I mean, I could just put the counter here, but I shouldn't need to use almost any counters anyway, so. I can also just double activate not long from now, speed up the clock. Technically better to attack first and then activate, so we'll be doing that next time. It's been a tough game. I mean, not like a ton of decisions, but just like quite the grind. I think this attack is pretty good for me. I don't want to see that Coyote come in here for any reason, so. Now I get to block. Sure. This thing. I don't think this matters too much. You can get like Javelinier back. I think that's okay. So I'm probably going to end up... Oh, is this non-token? They really get you with that, don't they? I could end up sacking the Stealer. They're going to make me discard. That's pretty bad. I guess the puppet is dying now. Well, that's pretty bad. Sure. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty darn good. Let's do this. And I think, yeah, I think we should now be all set here. So we now get to do this. It's pretty unlikely that something goes wrong at this point, I think. And, well, we can tap one flyer down. It's not something I'm going to want to do pre-combat in case we do need to counter. But we can tap one flyer down. Then we have two flyers, which means one has to get through. 3, 2, 2 makes 7. So we should be all set here. Again, I keep saying that, but it's still true. So I think that. And we know their other card, right? I don't think I need to counter this, so I'm just not going to. Javelinier. Okay, this makes it a bit easier for me, I think. Just prevent some damage to myself. I don't really care, I think. Should be pretty easy to get there. We have, wait, I thought we had perfect information, but I guess we didn't because that cantripped. Okay, so now we do this. Tap this. All right, and then this is fine. Okay, so we have two flyers. We're going to, I guess, go to combat. And we can still hold up the counter here. So this, 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 and then this is a lethal attack. And we have counter backup if we do it this way. So. Could get messed up by like a random like cycled gain 2 life or whatever. But other than that, or wait, no, would that work? I guess not. Okay. Did we get there? I think we did. Hooray. I'm going to keep this. It's not great, but we have do have some synergy with our hand. Got to try to go Stealer into Pastor Might. Okay, blue-red. Let's just run out the plains. Oh, bone flute. Okay. So already setting up for some kind of control nonsense in the classic Okami no Shu style. Okay, Grixis mana. No removal. Oh, wow. So now I have an awkward decision again. I have to decide whether I want to try to Pestermite this thing. I think I don't, but we can always just worry about that later. Okay, Rakdos Signet. Wonder if I was just supposed to chill on this. Ooh, Hedron Archive. Really pulling out all the stops here. Okay, so we can activate this now. Try to hit my land drop. Did not hit my land drop. Guess we... Oh, interesting. So I can now scry away something with the exploration. So I now need to turn auto yields off. Try to hit my land here. So I think... Just do this. Lands, please. Okay. Bottom, top. Okay. So then this turn we can pay 4 here. And then we'll have an option later to Pestermite it on our upkeep. Hopefully it lives. That's the main thing here for me. Missing double blue for whatever that's worth. Three mana. Don't kill it. I need this. So we can, yeah, we have a bunch of turns with this potentially if we keep digging toward lands. Uh-oh, 6 mana. Ooh, Talarian Terror. Yuck, and it has Ward 2. So I could steal it. I don't think I'm stealing it yet. I think for now we are doing... And, of course, I can't actually steal it this turn anyway, so... Ooh, unsummon. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Now I'm kind of wishing that I did this differently. I mean, this part doesn't matter. Just choose a card no matter what. Yes. Somehow I have to survive this 5/5. So one option here, yeah, just draw some cards, sure. One option could be like tap it in response, Pestermite, untap it, bounce it. Oh, whoops, I moved my chat over. Okay. So this is a 4-3. That's annoying. So I guess turn off auto yields just in case. I think we start the same way here by drawing. Armorer, huh? I think I'm probably supposed to let this go. I'm gonna have 7 mana this turn. Well, I can unsummon, that's the thing. I can Pester Might, untap, and then what am I doing? Forced Retreat is gonna be a lot of mana. I mean, it doesn't matter what card I put on top, right? It's just not something I'm doing right away. And then now, I think I'm supposed to do this. And then, what comes after that? I don't know. It's fine. All creatures, so I wasn't paying attention to that. That could be a problem for me. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yes. Activate it again. And then, do I want to bounce anything here? Do I want to bounce this guy? Or do I want to... I think I want to play my Shield Mage this turn. And I'm thinking I kind of do want to bounce it, but I think I just don't have time for it, sadly. So I guess, yeah, we'll just put whatever back because we're drawing it again. No. Still no. And then land, go. Try to kill it in response, I will just save it. Yeah. Please don't burn me for 6. We did draft that Cinderstorm, so maybe that'll be harder to do. Okay. That is quite annoying. These don't even trade because of the stupid Bone Flute. That's nice. Okay, so what am I doing now? I just have to spend my mana as efficiently as possible. So I guess I'm playing these 3. I could also Forced Retreat. I could also Channeler. I can Channeler, block here, Pester might block there, and then if you use the Bone Flute, then this eats this, and this eats this. Shoot, but it doesn't work because of the Shield Mage if I go for that. So I can go, I have to make sure I don't die, that's the biggest thing. This is hard. So I can just play a bunch of spells. Take 3. Maybe that is what I'm supposed to do. think the 4/4 is that helpful. The stupid thing here is pretty annoying. I can't interact. If I could remove this at instant speed, I could mess it up, but I can't do that. So I guess I'm just doing this. I have triple white too, I almost missed that. Armorer. Still can't attack into the dang bone flute. It's messing me up. And pass, I guess. I mean, I can't put the veteran armorer in harm's way here. So I have to double block the 4/3 with the 3/3 and the 2/2 flyer. Yeah, Tim, I need your help here. This is freaking hard. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess one option, I could go like... I don't know. I could do this, so gain 5, try to trade here. If there's a bone flute activation, I should be okay, I think. And then the other guy loses flying, so then maybe that's less threatening. I don't know, it's too hard. Simply too difficult. Okay, well, the trade happens. Take 3. Something gets exiled from the graveyard. Why is this triggering twice? Whoops. Yeah, oh god. I think I still played that about right, but some serious burn here. Okay. Don't think we want or need 2/2 first strike. I think this could be the matchup for the biologist. It's very slow though. It's kind of, I think it's probably good enough. The Okami no shoe, whoops, mirror breaker, potentially. But then what am I cutting? Maybe Defender on Vec. I don't know, this card's really good. And we just saw a lot of burn. So I think the card is good against my opponent. Just maybe not as good as usual. Safe Passage is probably pretty good here too. Honestly, I'm not sure Forced Retreat is particularly good. Sorcery Speed, yeah, I don't think it's that great. Okay, I think I can draw first here, I think. Yeah. We're gonna keep this. Bad things can happen pretty easily with this hand. I have to find land 3, or I'm sunk. Tim, that game was so hard, even though it wasn't that long, that I feel like it would be worth me going over it if I'm like waiting for a round 3 at some point. And um, okay. We really need this land. Nothing we can do if we don't hit it, but okay, 3/3 defender, or whoops, 3/4. My bad. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna die. I don't know. That maybe? I have no idea. Okay, infiltrator. That's kind of annoying too. Okay, well we drew this. Do I want to survivor here? They can exchange control. I think that's fine though. Okay, only 2 cards in hand for the opponent. Maybe I was just supposed to Searchlight Companion. Oh, and just kill it immediately. That's bad. That's very bad for me. I think I'm just passing and then trying to use the Shield Mage here. It's extremely suspicious to do this, but no reason to assume that this won't work. So feel free to swap them if you want. You can also kill this in response with the Glacial Ray. This is getting swapped, sure. I think I'm pretty happy about this overall. And now we get to, okay, find land, and then I guess we just play this puppet and then the opponent can't attack anymore. Maybe we'll have some trickery up at some point. Feels like we're settling in here for hopefully the kind of late game that we should be winning. Oh god, Archmage. I have no red mana. Dang, should I have like boarded in a mountain or something? Maybe I just say I don't care. Is that insane? Maybe I say like, you can kill this thing if you want to. I'm just gonna play my Maze Glider and try to kill you. Would love to find a bounce spell for this. On summon, I guess, is really my only one. think this is dying. I guess I could have done something really silly where I play the defender and then this is modified because I control a creature with a counter on it, so then I like swap for it and then I have a 3/4. That doesn't seem that good to me though. I think here I'm just, okay, Bone Flute into the bin. I think I do this here. And just like play out some creatures that aren't super meaningful. Pretty nice if the Searchlight lives, but if not, that's fine too. And actually very happy to see Bone Flute hit the bin here because now the 1/1 flyer is more relevant and this is a faster clock as well. Morgue Burst. What just happened? Something got killed, right? The Infiltrator and Stealer of Secrets got killed. Okay, sure. I think that's okay. So I guess what I can do here, I can just ramp with my Pestermite, so I can attack for 4. Can now do this. Just kind of try to annoy the opponent to death. If you switch for this, then I can like kind of mess that up. Interesting. So I guess you're able to like, oh well, you can't Archmage anymore. All right, that's good to know. Ooh, unsummon. That's pretty sick, I think. Yeah, this should be really gross. That's like the perfect draw here, because now we go and attack with everything. The Infiltrator is going to swap for the Maze Glider. We bounce that to hand. Wait, what? Getting confused. Okay, well, we're still gonna hold up the unsummon. No need to use our Whispers here. I think we're kind of just crushing. Maybe there's some kind of double activate thing. I wonder if there's some kind of double activate. But wait, we can respond with an activation. So double activating doesn't work, right? Like we can, one can happen, then we can do the other one. I think we're crushing here. I think this should be a win, unless something really weird happens that I'm not thinking of. Yeah, okay, nice. So I would like to play Maze Glider and win, and I would not like to change my deck. So hopefully that'll happen. I think we lose to Bone Flute there if Okami, well, maybe not that game in particular, but I think that we are quite weak to Bone Flute in general. Okay, puts me on the play. Ugly hand here, but I think we have to keep it. Maybe this is so bad that it's a mulligan, but in this kind of grindy matchup, it seems really, really bad to mulligan if you can keep. Okay, we find the plains. This is nice because now like all my spells are castable that are relatively cheap, and nice, great top deck. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the reason. Okay, snow mana. Ooh, well, now my top deck is not quite so good, but good news now is we get to Searchlight holding up Unsummon, so maybe if a Swelter comes down or something, we save our Searchlight. Seems like it could be worth it. The Channeler can attack through this guy. I think I would save my thing. Black mana though. Okay, Archive, sure. Unsummon is so good in my deck. I had no idea how good Unsummon was in this deck. Alright, let's attack for 1, and then I think we're just going to play Channeler here. Go shields down on the Unsummon for a turn, but get a 4/4 into play, which can start attacking. Mana it makes is also pretty relevant. I passed that Archive from the same pack, so hopefully, you know, we'll get our... oh, the Bone Flute. Basically, if we end up winning this game, then we can make our super results-oriented claim that it was the right pick. Okay, so there's this guy. I think what I'm supposed to do at this point is just attack all. Yeah, I don't really see... Oh, but the awkward thing is the Bone Flute actually makes these do nothing. But it's fine because we still get in 3 damage. Yeah. This is so awkward. Am I supposed to try to apply pressure here or not? I can't beat Bone Flute. I wish there was some way to kill the Guardians. I guess what I can do is I can... No, I don't even want to trade. Oh, it's such a disaster. I'm just going to play this and use it. Force the Bone Flute activation. This could be terrible. This could very easily be terrible. The reason I think this might be okay, but geez, this thing just hoses the hell out of everything. I think I took Forced Retreat or whatever over Bone Flute. I should have just taken the Bone Flute. That card is... I've never had this thing be so obnoxious. Okay, we got to burn a counter here. Opponent Bone Flutes. They take 3. We are getting crushed. How do we ever beat, like, anything here, though? We have to draw... I guess we could draw Survivor of the Unseen. That's probably my best draw, because I have Puppet and Unsummon, which both work with it. Jeez. Okay, at least Bone Flute hoses that, and there's no first strike up right away. Actually, Defender's pretty good against that thing, too. Ooh, Pestermite. What does that do? That says at some point I can tap down Bone Flute, right? But that time is not now. This is so darn awkward because, well, I could tap this. Why is this so difficult? Let's start by playing the Puppet because I think I want to do that regardless. And I actually want to hold up double blue. counter here, add, and then do I even have an attack? I don't think I do. Like, this is just such a problem. If I attack, opponent can block here, here, then these are trading, so I have to burn, yeah, it's just too many counters. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pass, and then next turn I will, I think, just Pestermite the Bone Flute, go for a big attack. There's the 5/5 ward. No? Okay, Signet. Are we realizing that we have enough mana to play Signet and the 5/5 ward? Just don't have enough steam to get there, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's enough for the... Okay. How many ways to pay? 4, 3. Okay. Still not in good shape. All right, now I get to do this, which is something. Tap the stupid Bone Flute. And I guess I can unsummon Pestermite. A lot of my creatures are pretty good on summon value here, potentially. I think this is the one that makes the most sense to use or reuse, really. Yes, okay. Fading, sure. Okay, stupid land. I think it might just be time to hit this Bone Flute, but first let's go land, I guess. And now we're going to attack with this, 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 this. And then the question is, can I also attack with this? This guy's gonna be dying anyway, probably. I don't think I want to unsummon this. I think my only chance to get there is to hit this Bone Flute. Let's see what happens if I do this. Maybe the 4/3 comes there. I don't know. You figure it out. Interesting. This is incorrect currently, by the way. Yeah. Should block the 4/4, which hopefully is not what Okami's figuring out right now, because I really need every little point of damage I can get. Question's whether I'm supposed to even save something attacking on the ground. Or maybe I just keep the counters. Okay. Yeah, so this is very strange, right? Because now what we get to do, Defender, is going to prevent 2 damage that would be dealt to Pestermite, because we have to keep our flyer alive so we can bounce it, tap the Bone Flute once again. Okay, and now let's think about everything else that's going on. So this dying is fine because it makes a 1/1 flyer. How much damage is the opponent taking? 1, 2, plus another 4, 6, plus another 2, 8. I think we're going to end up short on damage here. So then we can choose to save this 2/4, which I think makes sense because this one's about to be dead. Removing the counter doesn't kill this, does it? No. Okay, so now I think we save this. Or try to. Now we try to let damage happen. I think I'm going to be just short. I don't have any burn spells or anything. So we now rebuy this. And I don't care about that dying at all, I think. Sure. This means I no longer have an attack on the ground, which is pretty bad. I just need like a, yeah, just give me a big ol' chonker here, please. Just something that doesn't matter to me. This is gonna matter though somehow. Jeez, what the hell? Okay. Oh wait. What's going on here? There's no Bone Flute activation. Opponent tapped out a Bone Flute. And now I think we win because of it. So let me just check here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to deal the opponent 4 damage. Then next turn, we're going to tap the Bone Flute, deal them another 4 damage. So we're going to let our 2/4 go and just try to kill them in the air. Okay, we draw Survivor. Pretty good draw. Maybe distracts the opponent or something. And we still have mana for everything, so don't have to worry about that side of the equation. The one concern here is the opponent can find Burn Spell in response. Can't block the 7, of course. If I bounced Sorcery Speed, then the opponent can't find Glacial Ray. They're probably going to crack the archive now, though, right? Uh-oh. There's too many expensive cards. Okay, that is fine. That actually means we win, I think. Now we unsummon this. So now the opponent's only hope is that maybe they activate it now, and then I misclick the thing and untap it. They didn't go for that though. Oh, whoops. I did this incorrectly. All right. Whew. That was a grind. Okay. 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 Opponent's on a mulligan. Ooh. Pretty good, pretty good. I wonder if I'm supposed to try to use safe passage to ambush that thing. I really have no idea. I need like one more land. Okay, 3 green. Ooh, okay, yeah, we will be tapping that one a couple times here, so we'll... I have an option to trade, which I think I'm supposed to take if it works. So then I can play a 2-4. Okay, so combat will Pester might tap the 2-3. Opponent might be mono green. Okay, yes, use the ability. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm just supposed to try to get this thing off the board. Okay, Gruul Signet. Okay, so the opponent's not going to be mono green. This turn, I think we need to do this. Would you like a counter here? We are in very rough shape to a combat trick. It's a free attack for the opponent. We have no way of... Well, actually, no. We can always... Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Oh, wow. Ground Assault. Okay, that's very bad for me. Shoot, now I have a bunch of cards that I can't do anything with. I really needed one of my creatures to live. That's so bad. Forest. Land is something. All right. So now... Crippling Chill you. Veteran Armorer. Okay, that's pretty good. Just counter anything here. I think this is included. I guess I could have... No, that was bad, actually. I was supposed to try to use the safe passage to eat that. That was a mistake, unfortunately. But interesting, Mishra's Factory. Okay. This is an artifact, so these would bounce off, but this becomes a 2-3. I think it's time to start drawing cards. I think I can afford to take some damage. Okay, we draw land. It's nice. I think I just go for this. Block. Please don't have something huge and scary unless I can steal it to great effect. Oh, that's pretty annoying. So Factory Blocks is a 3-3. Do I want a pinger here? Start by drawing a card. I think the answer is like probably yes. I don't know if I can kill my opponent in time. That's the one issue. But We can always have this ping itself, which is pretty nice. Yeah, let's just go for it. So we're gonna steal this. It's a 1/2. Oh wait. Oh, so we can have it ping itself and then this falls off and then it dies. That's hilarious. I love that. That's actually really sweet. Okay, so for starters, we're just gonna pay a blue. Yes. Ooh, that's pretty nice too. Do I have enough mana for everything? So I could like safe passage here, right? I can attack with both. Opponent can block, and is that good enough? I don't really know. I think I have enough mana to just do it though. Okay, this is pretty good for me, I think. Going for this is very interesting. Like, shouldn't you go 2-3 here, 3-3 there? I don't know. We're going shields down on cancel this turn. Okay, it goes back to the double block, so we do get 2 damage in, which is nice. I mean, however you want to block here. These outcomes are all fine for me. Okay, this happens. I'm still going to use... Well, let's start by drawing a card. Or wait, do we want to? Yeah, we do, because we're not blocking. Okay. Now go ahead and do this. Holding up, cancel for now. Now we're just going to ping this, see what happens. And I think we want to play this as well. Hopefully that last decision was not a mistake, but I don't really know. Okay, no attack here. I now have to play to pay 2 blue for this. Yes. Ooh, that was a nice draw. So I guess I'll start by drawing a card. Okay, we can do that maybe next turn. Meantime, we're gonna do this. Attack for 3 in the air. Please no sweeper though. Getting pretty hungry at this point, by the way. Okay, land is great. So now let's just draw our card. This. Now we're holding up cancel too. What am I having for lunch? Okay. Sure. So you can now kill, do you kill Maze Glider? If you kill Maze Glider, kill the one that draws cards. Okay, that is fine. I think that is not okay. Let's see. So I'm just gonna run this back. I think we're okay here. Okay, this is maybe fine. I just need my Halo creature to live. Okay, 2-drop is an excellent draw here. Sure. So I can do my Stealer of Secrets into Pestermite kind of deal. How about you, Eli? By the way, I never never answered. Are you much of a chef yourself? Do you do much cooking? Ooh, that guy. All right. I think it's just time for the old Stealer. And just pass. Only when you have no choice. Yeah, that's fair. What is this? Okay, it's when it becomes blocked. So what do I want to do? I can Pestermite here, attack for 4, draw a card, or I can try to eat something, target creature. So this could mess that up. Kind of feel like I need to go on the aggressive here. Or wait, oh, this is just a free attack. What am I talking about? Okay. I was being real dumb there. I would like to draw a card. Thank you very much. And now what am I supposed to do? I could Searchlight Companion. That seems pretty good. I think it's actually Searchlight Companion here. Put some extra toughness onto the board. Okay with taking a little bit more damage. And then next turn we have a multi-block with the Shield Mage. Just take my 5. I can also, I can Pestermite untap land and then do it. Oh, that's so big. How am I beating that? That's good. How am I surviving this? So Shield Mage plus the 1/2 block here, Pestermite plus the 2/3 maybe block there. I don't like this. All right, combat. This one, and all damage that would be dealt to artifact creatures. Block, block, and then I do have some other options. I can go this here. That's pretty bad though, I think. So I guess I have to just do this, suck it up and hope it works. What if I triple block? Is that better or worse? If I triple block, oh, I get destroyed. So I just have to do this and hope it works out. Why can't you be an artifact? If you were an artifact, my whole life would be different. Okay, take 2. You lose 2 things, I lose 2 things. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That actually didn't even matter a whole lot, which was nice. Okay. Oh god, isn't this thing terrifying? Okay, that involves its power. So, what is my play? I think I'm playing Maze Glider. I don't know what I'm attacking with is the issue. So, and this is damage equal to its power to target creature. So this is turning this into a 3/3, and this is a 2/2. Okay, so what is my play? I just need to be able to deal with both here. Do I send any 1/1s? Maybe I send like 1? Could send 2. I block here. This deals 3 damage there. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. Need to draw something good, or I'm gonna lose. In fact, I think I might just lose anyway. It's turn 7, the opponent missed a land drop last turn, so they have minimum 2 spells in hand. Is there really any way I survive? It's not very likely. Okay, Ewit, they probably find Ground Assault. Yeah. Okay, so that's not doing anything yet. That's the good news. But it is going to matter soon. Oh, okay. Now what? I can get really greedy and go for the halo. I think I'm just attacking for 1 in the air. I don't like this. So there's the ground assault on the maze glider, basically guaranteed here. If I had an extra land, then just start drawing cards. Uh-oh. Okay, Zerta Druid. That is probably fine. Okay. And then, so everything is just going to deal me a little bit of damage at a time. That's annoying, I guess. Okay. What can I attack with now? Do I just have to play a 4/4? And then, or can I like, no, it probably just is the 4/4, isn't it? Don't like this. This thing is so freaking scary. Just really easy for me to die here randomly, I think. Go for my little chip in for 1 here. Need my opponent to be out of gas. Do not have a pump spell on the Beastmaster. I will lose immediately. Uh-oh. Oh god. Okay, so I lose my 1/1s. Everything else has damage on it. The Karplusin can't kill the... Okay, everything goes in there. This should not. Right? Okay. So I think I'm supposed to go... If this goes here, then it lives. I go this here. Wait. What are my options? So I need to... I think this has to die. I have to block these, like no question. Yeah, this thing is guaranteed to die. So I now need to go here, 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 I guess. I'm still taking 5 damage. And there's something else. Okay, that is maybe... Okay, maybe. Wow, safe passage. So, it's time for... How am I supposed to tap? If I tap like this, Vigilance, I'm still holding up safe passage. So that's going to be my play. I'm going to Halo here. Now we're going to go pay white for Vigilance. Attack for 3. Alright, I think we're on our way to victory here, barring something crazy. Maybe. Okay, no attack has to be good for me. If I can just not use this safe passage, then should be all set. Okay. Once again, we're going to go Vigilance here. 3U. 2, 3, 4. That's excellent. Oh, I could have made the squirter bigger with the dramatist. Guess I can die to like Banefire. All right. That is fine. I think I would like to say no. Oh, I was saying that is fine as if I could counter it. That's really funny. I do not have a counter spell in my hand. Not for just any spell, that is. Okay. I can do this. I'm still holding up Safe Passage. I don't know. Maybe that's helpful. Okay. Untap. White. Blue. Ooh, I think we got there. Nope. Maybe. Okay, we didn't get there yet. Good thing I wasn't totally messing around. Land. Go. This happens. So we now go like 2. All right. All right. We got there. Nice. Yeah, this deck was really good. We got pretty lucky at certain points. I think we were supposed to lose to Okami. Between the Inkwell and the Bone Flute, I think those are two more or less silver bullets against me. Lots of removal and interaction as well, but otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I thought this was pretty good. And yeah, I guess I'll be ending the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.